Alive. I want to get in here real quick because there's a situation that went down a few days ago with Luenell and Dee Dee in the morning. Now I remember Dee Dee in the morning. She looks great. I think she was with Doug Banks. I'm almost certain that's the same woman that was his sidekick for a long time. So she's been around for years, okay? And she has some younger uh, associates on her show. And one thing we have lost is respect and honor. And a lot of times we treat our national treasure, because I consider Luenell comedy royalty. Um, we treat our elders, our legends, like the Dame Dash, Luenell, um, Cat Williams, and so many more. We treat them with such disdain and disrespect that, it's troubling. It's really troubling. And I would say it's the YNs, but I see it's also the baby boomers and Generation X. We have ushered in a spirit of meanness. And we, FBA, our community cannot afford to operate like that, especially not right now, because all hands need to be on deck. Okay? Now, a couple of years ago here in Vid 103, I think it was during COVID, I'm not sure, or right after COVID, Cat Williams, he was here to support another comedian who was supposed to be interviewed with Frank and Wanda. Now they're radio legends here in Georgia, and Wanda got Cat Williams to come in. He wasn't supposed to be on the show. He was just there for his friend, another comedian, but he graced the panel. And Frank honored him, and Frank was respecting him and everything. But Wanda wanted to be silly. She wanted, to clown him and ask him very stupid questions. She treated him. She would not treat Oprah the same manner, or Tyler Perry in the same manner. And sometimes with comedians, we get a little bit too comfortable and familiar because we think because of their craft that they're not worthy of respect. And if you're not the number one like Kevin Hart, if you're not the fuck boy, the clean fuck boy, of the doorkeepers, they treat you with disdain. And she got roasted very badly. Okay? And instead of just taking it, on the chin, I mean, because he really roasted her. She started it, and he roasted her, and it could have just been left alone. That's it. But her husband wanted to flex his muscle. So when Cat Williams showed up at the club to greet, I mean, to go in to support his friend, um, Wanda and husband wanted to flex his fat muscles. And it just ended up badly. She ended up losing her job. She felt like she didn't get the support from Frank, but a gun was involved. No charges were ever, um, filed, but, Cat Williams just like, it is what it is, move on. We have to start treating our legends. I know they look young, but these people put in the work. These people have taken a lot. They have ups. They didn't get bent over. Um, they stayed strong. They kept the principles. They kept their characters. Hello, and we should honor them. We should honor them, not the ones that bent over, kissed ass, sacrificed their children, made sure, they had at least one gay child in the relationship, give over their child to, to the industry. You know, these are people that maintain their dignity. And when they come on your show, you should have some respect. Now, they were bigging up T.I., and like Luenell said, T.I. wasn't even there. I'm on my way to your show. And I don't blame her. We have to start checking people and training people on how to treat us. My life is in an uproar right now because people are upset that I'm no longer allowing the fuck shit. That they have to bring something to the table to be around me. It's called quid pro quo. I'm not going to keep giving to people and they, in times of need, and I don't even want money. I just want a phone call, a text message, a check-in. I want to. I just want that simple stuff. And people got exposed because when I was Miss Twitter, when I was Twitter Queen, and I had access to reality shows, and all the celebs were on my timeline. Everybody wanted to be around me. But the minute I went into a depression, grieving the loss of my mother, people forgot about me. They forgot about me. And don't think I didn't take notes. Don't think because I smile and I'm cordial to you that I trust you. I trust you. There was only one attorney. No, I said one. There were three attorneys that called me during that period to check on me. Two of them I grew up with. One I met through social media. And she's big time. She's a big time lawyer. She's a judge. She's a community activist. She gives back. She's a woman of virtue. And I will always, always look out for her. But we don't know how to honor. We don't know respect. A lot of you couldn't even make it in a mob. A lot of you couldn't even make it in gangs or because you have no loyalty. None whatsoever. Not one. And I'm so glad Luenell checked her. I'm so glad. She's been in the game long enough. She finally got her moment. Her name's in light because she's no longer a side chick to anyone. A sidekick. Sorry, not side chick. A sidekick. And she doesn't know how. And then she gonna get, then she gonna have a chip on her shoulder. And then they gonna sit there talking about, we here, we got family here. You gonna let that young man, that's why radio is a dying dinosaur. Then y'all got these young people on there, that have no clue, that are just disrespectful. He should have shut his mouth. You guys were wrong. There was no need to defend yourself. You were wrong, and you should have been bigging her up. Then you want to get up there and ask her about her relationship with Al B. Shore. You know why, Luenell? They can't understand why fat chicks have men. And they don't. They want to understand why we big girls have husbands. Have younger men, have cougars. We cougars. They trying to figure it out. Because we don't fit the quote unquote mold of their standard of beauties. And not only that, we are confident and we love ourselves. That's why they want to ask you about Al B. Shore, because they trying to figure out why Al B. Shore is with you. You know, our hair ain't long down our back. You know, we ain't got. I mean, my butt look like I got a BBL, but that's natural. It's just natural. I've been trying to get rid of it. I'm serious. I'm trying to figure out why these fools go pump chemicals and stuff in their ass anyway. I'm trying to figure it out. This white lady said, "I want a booty like you." I said, "Go get some pads. Don't get the BBL." I said, "Get some pads." But we gotta learn to respect. Dame Dash is a legend, and Charlemagne want to talk shit on his show. Charlemagne better be careful. He gonna slip up one day. One day he gonna slip up with them white tea boys, and they gonna give him his nigger wake up moment. They got some cards in the bag. They keeping folks at bay right now. But he gonna slip up because he's too arrogant. The chickens will come home to roost eventually. But he goes, Dame Dash go on the show, he want to talk shit. Birdman go on his show, he want to talk shit. Birdman checked his ass. It's time for folks to start getting their grills rearranged. And let me tell you, there are some folks out there that don't care about going to jail for a little while. There's some folks out there that are about it. And you ain't gonna keep talking shit to people on the internet, on your job. It ain't gonna keep going down. You ain't gonna keep being that's a narcissist. A narcissist feel they want respect, but they don't want to give it. That ain't scripture. Scripture said you want friends, then you got to be friendly. So saluting the queen of comedy, the godmother, Luenell. Check that bitch. She want to sit up there and have a chip on. Check that bitch. You don't need her. And tell your manager, kiss your ass. Stop going on these shows. You don't need. Radio is a dying dinosaur. It's dying. You be better going on the YouTube channel. Go interview one of these content creators. Fuck out of here. It's enough is enough. Just like me. I had to say, I had to say to myself, like, why are you going on these panels with these people? You don't warn them. You don't say what you have to say. Okay? I don't go nowhere where I'm disrespected. You don't get a second chance to disrespect me. Fuck you. That's my rule now. My rule is if you disrespect me once, you will do it again. So now I gotta cut you off. And I warn everybody. I warn everybody before I do stuff. I give them that much respect that I let them know I'm about to annihilate you. I tell people I'm giving the rules out how it's going forward. If you can't comply, you gotta go. You can't be in my life. I don't care if you're my husband. I don't care if you're my kids. I don't care if you're my aunts, my uncles, my cousins. I don't care because the people that really loved me, the people that really had my back, they are all gone. They have all transitioned. Their remains are lying in a cemetery or cremated somewhere that nobody has told me where. Okay? And it's sad that animals instinctively know how to be loyal and caring more so than human beings. We have failed as beings. I'm done.